Tole tse ka senyenyane, whereby the I don't know if I should say the mentor or people who we are looking up to.
Sure. Role models.
Yeah. So ke ka senyane Masikyane uspanne uqedile matric. Ba mthusa wa mshapela code 14 khana lori amasu grand.
Sure.
For rumunyana no sa haile nyana wa bona o drowile no. Okay, ona le venenyana, ona le private o mona.
Sure.
You understand? Ke bo dispantle jwalo tsolo motho. O khalna lo. Na go tlo CD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hectic times.
O tlo advert ka CD. Na motho na wa bona, ma America ba benkele mona wa khwatha. O re ke mabenkele mo.
Shaba mabenkele.
Mabenkele back in the day for real.
Mona yana tha mona Dr. Mamma.
Finally special what happened?
Arcade wa bona mo tswa arcade wa ela hlela. Mo porito jwa. Ai mana ke bona di computer. Ke kono potsenga ta ke re.
This is what I want.
Then I qala hola ra dinga re di qala hola. Ntshona ya co-parenting ba is not the one. Ha ba dumellane ka bo. Babo. Na le nna ke mageng.
Okay.
No, understand.
And you're not having any need of their support.
Papa, I go khana di. Because lo na le mo ba tlo ba teacher nna go ba teacher le ba tlo ba akimo mama. Ai ona le papa ke mo le nna ke tselang confuse nna ko pa ke kemanya ke a re yo le bilang.
Straight up.
Wait, while you're on that, sorry. You are able to see my teacher, right? It's like it's easy to look at a teacher and say, "Oh, my teacher Kiana, this is the lifestyle that they're living."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you have that, right?
Exactly.
People find out as they go.
A lot of chains.
People-
Hey, what do you watch?
This kind of things. Yeah.
What do you trying to do? Bo tamelo o je ing o ska ja ing o nwe ing o ska nwa ing. You can't drink Coke
Aye.
30 minutes before the show.
I love this.
You cannot.
Drink it during the show when you didn't get proper training.
No liquid form stuff should pass.
O rekile Coke o e beile kae?
Because how bua ngre o spanisa.
Yeah.
Spanisa mo. So
Yeah, like best vocals
Sure.
will come from them.
that is why I was spanning handla o chaisa o lapi.
Yeah.
Because
Always say radio songs that are.
We should
yeah.
charge people now.
So-
for this. Alright.
Radio 101.
So these are the total people are not
Yeah.
aware of abale on air.
How long did it take you?
Yeah.
How long?
So what?
Like how so to after the operations? How long was it? How long did you stay over now? Yeah. Was it too long? Was it just a couple of weeks or days?
I can understand.
Inkile nako kayo ore liteka lispaniard.
No.
Lo liteka lispaniard.
I'm the
Second day. I want to was out team. Half the mona, I want to experience around Nakita. Life with a man.
Okay.
Which was your show?
Which was my show.
Oh, so only two janong selling lietsa drive banana.
Hey.
And you guys are not co-hosts.
No.
O mo le mo re ke etsa ke liwa. Modimo.
Bravo, okay, then who's
Ke banna.
Hey, when I know yet, do
you know this person?
Yeah, I know.
Nitsibana utswala.
It's from around.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay.
We met.
I
don't know.
So what you mean is you get Stevie to audition while you have a drive show on a late, only to find out there's someone else auditioning with the same show that you're doing, claiming they're doing the same show. Were you guys working for the same station at that time?
Nah, we never worked together.
What's now? What's Thabang on? What's the Tav? We're back again, Thabang it from the dusty streets of the Val to global stage. This is Thabang Culture Podcast. I'm your host, Uma C, and I'm Thabang it with
Radio_girl.
Yes, and today we get to have one of my favorite radio presenters. I'm not buying faces. I'm not buying faces because the first time I knew Uguti I can do this, the first time I knew Uguti iMike isebenza kanjani, it was for him. All right. Today we're chatting with Thabang. Yes, Thabang Mofokeng, aka.
But it's fine.
We're chatting with Thabang Mofokeng, aka Tiza Bato Nyawana in the building.
Yeah.
How has it been?
I'm gonna give Manati
Yeah.
Jaka. Give them to the Vamanati. I keep actually complain. I can't complain. Everything's good.
Yeah. Thank you so
I'm
much
good.
for joining
Yeah.
us.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes.
Welcome
Yeah.
home. This is your second home.
It's family now. The moment you sit on this chair, your family,
Definitely.
and you and I will go like a long way.
Yeah,
So you're definitely family. Before we jump into it, Khotmani, we have a quick game here. We call it Thabang Out Loud, right? Talking about quick things that disturb us or caught our attention during the week. We'll start with the first lady in the building.
Yeah. All right. So you know how we are now into spring, going
Yeah.
into summer. It's giving festive season.
Mm.
Everybody's excited, you know. And I often say when people are too excited, they tend to forget, Hore, man, you need to tone it down, right?
Mhm.
I love saying the devil is always around, right?
Mhm.
Waiting for an opportunity, Hore, to actually show off, right?
Mm.
And he does that best when people are excited because
Yeah.
then when I'm too excited, I forget that there are boundaries. When I'm too excited, I forget that it's not everybody that's excited as me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And with just what happened, right? Go zone. Okay, let's just say go Siboke, right? There is, I'll say, a gentleman that got stabbed, ne? By whomever. You know how groove is
Yeah.
like, right? You can never trust Horo Otlo Sharp. You just hope, right?
Mm.
So he goes there, let's say to groove, and he gets stabbed.
Mhm.
And then Ashwala Koning somewhere
Mm.
just next to home, right?
Mm.
And then the community, family, everybody else, Bamutwala go,
Okay.
right? Bamisa go spetle. You know what happens when we find like a tragic something.
Incident,
Exactly. So we'll call the police, we'll call an ambulance just for assistance. Fine, Rotmani dies. Go spetle. Yeah. The community is like, child, we're not gonna tolerate that here. Not here, right?
Somewhere else,
They
but not
weren't
here.
looking for those particular people because they were suspects, right?
Yeah.
So they were not about that business. If your name was there, if they saying, Sana, there's a possibility that it was you, they dealt with them. They got the three men that did this thing or allegedly did this thing. And then
mob justice.
Zakhan.
And they killed them. Like 3 of them died. So actually this is what happened, or you guys did us, it wasn't us. No, all of them died. So meaning if it wasn't them, then too bad. They were the biggest examples to say, yes, it's festive season. Yes, we are having fun, but don't think you're going to come here and take chances. We are not about that business. We're going to deal with you. And they did exactly that. Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that, but most of the time for Nat Dog, when it comes to mob justice, sometimes they are true, so sometimes they don't. Because the moment the community get involved, law and police force, they actually take
pull
a step back
Yeah.
to say, you take law into your own hands. So see it through. See it through. In this incident, 3 people they did. And then no one knows who actually those 3 people they actually did it because it's suspect alleged. I understand.
Yeah, I think you can say that sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work.
It doesn't work.
It
I am
doesn't work
Viva Eat
altogether.
sometimes.
Violence.
Not the
we
way.
also gotta understand ukuthi as community siphuma kuphi, guys. Like these things are happening in our eyes every day, and maponisa wa founela no afitla usani, you understand? So we lost hope into our law enforcement.
But if Nelly Bona it's fine.
Yeah, if you get
suspect after all. What if
as now you get because
That's the thing.
you understand?
Because as a suspect,
So
you between
continue.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why no more?
And then it happens.
We
in the wrong place.
At a wrong time.
I was about to go to that. To go to you always emphasize the fact to you don't want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So I can't find myself in that situation. I don't want to sit down and say, yo, what if? I can't say that.
Yeah, but we never know, man. What has been bothering you this week?
Oh, begging Chuck. A lot of negative energy, but what really success about?
Yeah.
But what really want to and then until I surprise I go really what close
Ne?
But support like every day. I try for podcast. I'll choose every day, but then
they're hating.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I answer that, man, and I believe sharp. I'm not
Yes. I'm huge on that. I always clap hands. I always clap hands for others.
I always do that, man.
Yeah.
So be happy. And then
Yeah.
because success
yeah, quite the channel.
Yeah, delay. Because when I fell up not.
Yeah.
So I believe we are delay.
Yeah. Tlamelo bule pilo.
Bula pilo.
E betwe u.
Utanona jwa bula kwa. Utanona jwa ngona name. I
love the fact what you mentioned, more especially people around you.
Dangerous people, those
they're
ones.
They're cheerleaders in public.
Viva
and then
you.
behind the doors, they're like, are you sure it's gonna work? But what if it doesn't work? Can we change what if it doesn't work to what if it works? You get my point? Bula pilu, how ibetwe celebrate other kids.
So good second change.
The camera there because hectic. Speaking of celebrating other kids, this year, like within 6 months, we've been celebrating people that are like close to my heart, people that I worked with in the past, and we are in the same thing, we're doing the same thing. One would say, why should I celebrate competitors? You understand? But
when is my turn?
When is my turn?
Yeah.
You get my point, Kanti? If Nkulunkulu bless someone to apilaka, if God blesses Atiza right now, I'm like, let me get ready. You get my point?
He's like, he's somewhere close by. I see you. I see what you're doing.
Sometimes bless, but when emotionally, spiritually, you're not mature enough for the blessing.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Whatever you're
not ready. You are not ready.
You're gonna mess it up.
And no, you actually want it. That's one thing that we don't master. That art, we don't really master knowing God's plan, knowing the blessings are higher, really ready for it. Because each and every blessing that comes in your lives, it elevates you.
Sure.
Well, I understand. It puts you to another level. You're getting it to a different level. No, God knows. So over that right moment where you matured enough mentally, spiritually, and
no. How about the snacks? You tell fast.
Yeah, sure.
Why is that?
Just snacks, yeah.
Why is that? They take time. They take time.
Before it's ne ke ngotse Facebook ya ka gore ke spana on the radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah, the LA.
Why aren't we mentioning that other?
Or should I mention it?
Sure.
Oh,
this is YouTube.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. This is not the radio.
Yeah, ne ke ngotse gore ke spana le CD.
Yeah.
Facebook, yeah. Understand?
Okay.
Because ne ke batla spana radio. I loved radio.
Oh yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
But mind you, kana kwa kusoka dula ka studio.
Hey.
Like kusoka dula like in the studio samanete.
Sure.
In your mind already, you at least.
I know no one. That's spana radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only my sister Nabala Ditaba Karabo.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And as present I'm fit that Shandisi. How do we go about? And then they give me there's this guy called the Tandaband.
Sure.
It's very good. So Jiggy Kaspara Radio Jiggy. Here I am.
Look at you now.
So I want
the power of power of the tongue.
Before you even started,
Before I
saw it into existence.
So university, yeah.
We are always being told of being careful of what we utter with our tongue.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because it comes to existence.
Yeah.
Like,
there's bread. It's like a bread. There's life.
Yeah. It'll start with disciplining a child.
Sure.
You would say, why will you start? That thing.
We're not slow.
I believe that thing. So, people who knows.
Yeah.
The universe operates frequency and vibration. The energy you give is the energy you get.
Sure.
If you give negativity, you speak failure, you're gonna get exactly that because that's what you
are giving.
I understand. So yeah, I'm celebrating 2 friends like in 6 months' time, guys.
Yeah.
One I celebrated 2. Firstly, Tato Immaculate Mukwena from Big Brother got a gig this year at Metro doing Saturday Sunset with
6 to
9 kids. Beautiful. Listen to your show.
Yeah.
I was celebrating. I also good. It was a little bit of endorsement. Yeah, Kaiser Chiefs. You remember when the Kaiser Chiefs introduced the new jerseys?
She's part of that as well.
We gotta chat.
Yeah.
I understand. I celebrated a friend of mine. We worked in VUT. We're doing breakfast together, doing news, level hang dash. Earlier this year, one tester saying, no, he sent me a poster, Enali Kusingema from Blood and Water, saying, who do we have? We have your favorites in studio today. I'm like, where you at? I'm looking for the logo. Go posting the okay, man. Okay. Oko Voice of Eight. I celebrate that. Within 3 months, 4 months, send another picture. Just an innocent picture for reception saying, guess who went commercial? I can check a dog. It's Jacarande. You know, I'm like, oh, shout out, bro. Shout out to you, Level Hang that shit. Yeah. Immediately after I saw that, I sent like congratulations messages and stuff. In my mind started to play certain memories, seeing him putting in some work in crafting Yahaya.
Yeah.
Like this guy would actually take a taxi from Fine Town to Val. At least at the time. Go Fine Town. There was a time.
And hopefully it's not even an hour, ne?
Bro.
Just 5 minutes. Yeah.
I remember 2022, 21st March. It was raining.
Yeah.
We're doing breakfast. Team of 5 people. Like super raining. It's me, the anchor, co-host, newsreader, content producer, and the news. Who did I count? Sports.
Sure.
Sports. We get there 5:30. This is just the 2 of us.
What Lebahang also there?
Me and Lebahang. Just the 2 of us. It's a show. At that time,
okay.
It's a show.
Sure.
And no one is coming.
Oh, they said, no, it's raining, so we are pausing.
Hey,
let's pause radio. Whoa.
It's
raining.
Yeah.
So seeing success here higher, dog, I was like, dog, I saw your hard work. You deserve to be there. Well, we're going to have to about win your life, you know, but I saw
the hard work.
In every break that he put in Higher to be where he is right now. Like, go Jacarande, bro.
Big deal.
And the funniest thing ever, the first time I met him, He does news. He's very shy. He does news. And I looked at him and said to him, "Yo, dog, you remind me of Thembekile Mkhototo. You actually giving Thembekile Mkhototo a run for his money. Look at him right now. He's actually competing with Thembekile Mkhototo. These are like
Just
private-owned
like
stations.
Yeah.
If you know Thembekile Mkhototo worked at 947, for people who doesn't, also he's working for 947, worked for Newsroom Africa and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, bro. At that time, I didn't know I was actually right. But this guy, at some
Is
point,
going
would have
there.
a level up. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, Level Hang that shit. That's what I was celebrating this week. I'm carving out on that. Let's get to you, Khotman, now. Sifuna ava wena ukuthi Grand Shapo teaser kibang ufitla jwang ko CDing ushapa drive ko CD. And you've been doing drive for how long?
Almost my career, Joe.
Yeah.
I was asked that question one day. You've been doing drive for how long? Like, it's been a year now. Have you been fired before? Like, nah. They're like, you're going to be fired after this. So, Khotman, take us back, man. Where did you grow up and what is the craziest thing you done as a kid or growing up that you still remember?
Oh, check it. And I get into the other. Get type in the principal.
Yeah. Oh, no, only to an issue.
All right, go let's read.
So,
Free State, let's read Petana. Kaya Springs 2000. Kaya Springs, galodula long khonoaka, the kitchening, you know. Let's pull up a
okay.
So galodula. Then akula, ashokala.
Makul.
Yeah, Makula. I had to come back.
How old are we, Makula Shagafam?
Yeah, Makula Shagafam. 2002.
You were still, yeah.
I was still young. Sasuntuan.
Sasuntuan.
Then Katamaki just gala. Kitle Kaji.
Okay, you're going back to.
Hey, Kasi. So, I feel like I'm squeezing in. It's during the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But I'm about squeezing in the industry.
Tali, I go back.
Yeah.
Africans gotta get so to I like Kukan and what one. I can reatela pili, Cadid Canada. I reati like I leave for. Yeah, then Kapusha Bagada Kikuaka Senegal. Or the craziest thing I've done. Edipa, I get to go like if you.
If you can show me how to speak different.
Kalakabita Hesha, what's my Hesh? Yeah, Kamajuli.
What the fuck? Why?
Heshi.
Yeah, another cousin no more.
So basically, Shababa.
I get convoy first time.
Nitageti
Convoy.
Hectic.
Of where I can get like I'm clean.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not.
they told us on the first time that they're going to be. So we wanted to make sure.
And the only time you get to see it, Kika Funeral.
They had a heist.
Yo.
This was planned heist. First of all, okay, but first of all, I will be right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We gotta figure it out. Is it true or not?
Sure.
So it's like Emily.
It's okay. Yeah.
Those were it was back then. I know. You have to sit down.
Yeah.
Why? You have to sit down. If you are playing music, you have to sit down.
Yeah.
So then like what's it? Like bona le nchaka ke re monna mo. Ashu. I have Santa.
Go for it.
I'm a natural Santa. Ke betsa le fetela ka mo vo. Ai ba ba le betsa le kena ka re. Hey, heshe ya mano ai. Ka vuetsa etseng. Bon.
Yo.
Ba bone monna batho ba batla ntlo. Hey, a thola slang. Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. That's super crazy, dog. That's super crazy.
It was crazy.
And like, you guys are brave. I'll give you that. Like, back in the day, we used to respect funerals. Like, as a kid, you don't even look at
I think one would expect
funeral.
those things to be done now because there's less respect towards funerals and all of that.
Yeah. Nowadays, funeral is just another ceremony.
Exactly.
So during all this time, what is your dream job as a kid? What do you want to be?
Free State blind. I'm glad developing 5,000
okay 5,000
you know whereby the I don't know if I should say the mentor or people who we are looking up to.
Sure.
Role models.
So Masikiane uspanne uqedile matric abamthusa bamshapela code 14 khana lori amasukrende
sure
for rumunyana no sa haile nyana wa bona o drowile no okay ona le venenyana ona le private o monate
sure
you understand ke bo dispante jwalo tsolo go motho o khalna lori simply because ona le bo mamang and sa ba le paya ka si batho lo ba khana lori.
So you think that is the
way wa bona ga khotman lena nne le tawe sa fara la phetola koloi khutile no ka bieme ngwe tshisa flat wa bona da manusha
sure
so ka senyana tsenyane le dikelello di ba
limited
di ba limited so ne ke batlile I always like driving ne ke batla khana bless.
Okay.
You know, I am less agile.
Sure.
Yeah, so that kono jaya like
okay.
And about shifted.
Yeah. O tloga ba motho o tlhoka etse da bo accident a 15 x no bo tiepi. Okay. Yazo. Sa no tiepi.
Nkamatla.
I can't see wa ke tlo mona. Le be ga nqi.
Because I was study lotto.
Yeah, wa kana se. So yeah, since motho until get grade 10 until get grade 10 kopana le batho sekolong ba bona matitjhere khale ke bua nna ga khone to ke bua sometimes be ke bua ke batla bua ntho re mo fela
my friend always complain about that like must you were explaining that you didn't have to go
sure
bro.
So never ke ya be qala ntshena why wena sa sebetse radio
who is saying that at school? That's teachers or friends. That's one common thing that we have our high school teachers
why sa spane radio because kadi misoka mema na ruta eng Sesotho ka bo presentation prepared speech unprepared speech and
sure
ba prepared speech no ke mo
o bua
ka ai wana ba itsegetse so okay ngola he 1 2 the bulletin if ai pelo tsele tse bohlale signature point ya pedinyana ya nyolowa number 3 or 4 tla leveleng and I'm going to do good tja tseba ke tlo bua da and then atlamele ba ke submit ke ra ke batla tashapunyana fela ke tlisa no
in paper
so
but you did your presentation anyway
so ka ba qala bona wa sa join radio una le memo mo ngwana re ruta English radio ke ntho sharp ba bona nqoqela ke kopane le bo mamang until ke rata ke mo Facebook until ke ya chakela sister la ka sa sol ke then ka spanning le no ka misetsa lunch spanning ka ke misetsa lunch go tlo itse batla dula ka studio ne emon ke ntona ka okay ne lona ka studio kana ke ratile joke nako tsa go di CD okay o tla advert ka CD mona motho ona wa mona go mamelika ba menkeleng mona wa khwatha o re ke a mabenkele ngwe
Shaba mabenkele.
Mabenkele, where mabenkele back in the day for real.
Mona ya natha mona Dr. Mamma what
Finally special what happened? Ola
re go kele arcade wa bona mo tswa arcade wa ela hlela ke mo poripwa jwa bu ai bona ke a bona di computer ke di konopo tse ngata ke re
This is what I want. This is what I want.
then ya qala hola ra ding ya radio ya qala hola remember re recorder ne ke na lo etsa show t-shirts
Go classing.
yeah
Hey.
so ne se ba tseba ga eli
Not a live audience already.
Oh yeah. Ne ke le tsetsa mtsona se ke tsebana. Ne ke le tsetsa mtswembi mo skela.
Yeah.
Tsetsa o shatjwa bo parity. Assembly fela ba. Wena. Tokwa ba kae ba? Tokwa, ba bona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ne ke tsa ntse ngata. O tsaya ne na le de wena re sto tuka teng. Na ba re fa di Spani. Skolo. O tsaka ne le tsatsi.
Okay.
O re khona o fitla kana.
Sure.
Cause you are late. Ba go kesha bona late. That's
And the school's
Are schools still doing that? I feel like the old system was amazing.
Yeah,
Guys.
it was amazing.
So, I late. Abasa ya haika kathi. Ai pataka bi.
Wow.
Salifile.
On est safe.
On his way.
Salifile.
Legend.
Try, guys.
On his way. So, ya be re skela o jolo fela but it's about encourage ntona join radio then ke rata radio. Then I tell my sister, "Mona tsa ke batla join radio." Na thaba bona se batla radio ba ke le radio. Radio ya patale boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, radio ya patale. Ke nana ke re radio ya patale. Ma lo ya patale. Ana re khotmane le go botsa gaundong. Khotmane le mon. Ne le dula le thewela la. Ke tlile la maro. Khutla ra ke ntse di hempetsa ha ra tshwere setback. Ke tlile le clean. Khotmane o bona mona le batla o etsa eng. Khotmane ka batla go khana lo ka thaba fana le motletse. Bana sana. Nana ntho o tlela dilo. Then ka be ke vaya ke nahanisisa. Ke rata le Khotmane de wesele go motlele ka.
Sure.
O so se ke batla go chesa ke le clean.
Remote.
Wa ngana se ke le motho ke khamona.
Yeah. O khona ba tsena ntle.
Yeah, then raya fast forward ntho tsa ba mnati. Chamala ka la loser Spani. I think I was in grade 11. Because Chamala ngudisa ka cheese. So I loser Spani, Chamala loser Spani. As lose in fact. Slowly.
Why? Because we changed your whole lifestyle.
Yeah. Hey, don't you mona sa khona go pizza.
Sure.
But PlayStation dia robe I knew ra computer. Ke na laptop tse ntse ke na computer laptop bu. Ka teng ya fela ke khathe. Be tlala eng. Le papa I will ntse ka bone ke beile phone ka ka phoso ya be tlala eng. Sa wa
Ke tla reka eo.
So ka be ke Spana he.
Now we get 9 to 5. You also do grade 11. We also good. Dang.
Grade 11 now, 12.
Huh? Grade 11.
Grade 11. Ka be ka fail.
Hey.
Ke Spana ka di weekend tera. Ke Spana bo di khawashi.
O spanela wena kapa you want.
Ka tlung o tshaka. Ha ene re le sharp.
Yeah.
Ma ndi go dula le ntato ka gitse. And ha re sharp.
Sure.
Re tsebala re le sharp. Ba bona. So no.
The next thing they man o tlela Spana now tlamele o khazi o khuzuke no.
Ke 3 months down the line ke a bona le nara.
This is not it.
Ayinje mayizolunga.
So ya be ga Spana he ka bo weekend ke a fail. Spana se le tsenteng ha holo tshaba Spaselantino tshaba. Ona le shoba ke should mention it.
Yeah, go on.
Warehouse.
Oh, go on. Yeah. Your retailer vibes.
What building?
Damn. Mfune kube ngosomandla ke.
Ke thola Spani da. Ke kata ske. A December ya teng wa tseba moya o lo.
Lo phanda. Go lo kwitse.
Ke phanda ke bona go ntse e se. Ha go phomotse da o. Ha ona msebetsi magwa ne tlhateng tse da di bena. O tlo se ra ba fiela da o fiela wa ka tente re go fiela. How? O tla go pakela ditene
Jani.
lori se fitlile ra theola di salmon. Ke re, nah.
Akunje makuzolunga ngeke.
Count me out.
Hey.
Yeah, then that was it.
Wow.
Ka tlohella mosebetsi oo.
Okay. So how do you land your first gig on radio? Your sis takes you to Karabo FM, right?
For one day. Joe.
I need to see So how do you get it by yourself now?
No. I think if selemo se le December sharpo ke tloeletsa dadeng ra ntse di tlo sebeletsa sis mangwana wa ka o dula Senegal o na le radio bitswa Naledi FM. So we had a chat or ke batla spana radio. She's preaching there, but she doesn't have power.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. Ba bona bo me ba le batlang ka bo weekend.
Yeah.
Ka bo Thursday ba invite to.
Yeah. Body content contributions.
Yeah, you understand?
Sure.
So the manager
he's not playing for the team.
You understand? No, Hannah.
They don't have like
like
they
don't have a great relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not like they didn't have a relationship
at all.
Okay.
Like Unali team, station.
Mm-hmm.
You are a presenter.
What's about
Unali content contributor. Who is your black? Muto hana power beyond you. Power ya high ifela we.
And hana power.
Wabo.
So wabo. No, since enjoy sa mana na radio. Senegal. Ki ya Senegal da glo watla Spain da. Ke vale na ni.
Yeah.
January. Mind you agna si. Fitlara mo. Ke kana ke go tumela sharp. So le ka ya receptioning. Tlokopa msebi. Tlokopa msebi.
You fitla spanning okupa spanning and then hauna si.
Okupa spanning na si.
And ba tla o yetsa
sta. Ba sheba ba. Ba tla msebi. Okay. Bula ka ke bula. Ba bona la khoninda. Ba ke mo pole eme. Mo pa se mo khorido. Karawa.
This is not what I came here for.
You think it's all way.
Sentwena. Ba re ka go tla bua radio. Ba re batla bua radio. And pamputse a question. That was the most important question. Ke nana ngela fetola phelo ba. Wa tla tseba radio. Wa tseba radio ka bo batla tseba. No, ke batla tseba. Batla ithuta. Okay. La ka ba radio before. No. La ka dula studio. No. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Sharp. Right. CV guy agnayo. Ba bona man o tswa kae? Reach. O batla
How far is this place from your hood?
Baba, it's very far. Baba.
Okay.
I case Baba 5 or 5K.
Dang.
When I go all around, I'm a kilometer. So if it's like that, I want to CV. So what if I hear man? I'm gonna go do like a moon. I give you to look Mangonaga General.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like a moon. So I'm successful when I got to do and I sharp out check. But one of that I sharp out check California. One lot number on CV. That was Jafta Musunyani. Butiki. It was Jafta Musunyani. It was shout out to them. Moi. It was Jafta Musunyani Moi. I think Kompi was there. I can't remember where. Yeah, but shout out to them. They gave me a chance. And then no, Chamalaka Bataglo Khanar Luri.
It's time about local. I'm not sure it's bad, you know, but I don't know.
No, Sabiet.
Okay.
Hey, Magriza got a global teacher.
Anyway, no, but I
had faith. Magriza to Timonas, Memona, somebody started.
Yes, good.
Magriza talking about fragile.
Yeah.
Lorist. Magriza sa compensite. Mamma, you know, table companele na ke mona di papadi.
C'est un chapelet di plan,
I'm gonna kill like again. I'm gonna kick you, mona. So out. Evan, utuka go etsa tshebe easy.
Hey, now, anything.
mane a etsa ntho tsae re sharp no re sharp o kene sa o pola bila mme eng jwale gore o batla go kgathetse fitlha ntlong etsa matrisa
even if you're about to lie, it's not gonna happen.
o sane ke thola call ke nka transfer time ke roma krisa ke isa dipampiri tse ding sekolong kanti nna ya kwa station a petrol ya makrisa ga kolo ya time a
station ya basuka ba phone station o batla okay o serious
I don't check. I do 2 days later.
I need to
2 days
just to
later.
remind them, I still need a job.
Yeah. So, yeah, we get a scale. I don't know about the room. I never use a tax applicant's excuse. I didn't go. It's a little in a kilo quack.
Yeah. Wait, now we're gonna lead.
So, yeah, ke said to
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I said ke tlo no just ke la no go etsa teaching tla ba ma teacher so just ke la I get just ke la o sa da ba mfune
jwale o hlapile o tshwere dibuka o re di tlamele o yes game
oh ne mona tshong o sa ne se la tlamele go lo qetella pampiri tse
okay a so go qala okay
ai
yeah
ba kada ke tla da ya besekela
so now how are we starting this conversation like okay ma ka tseba hore ne batla ke yes gela time ka tseba batla ke kene ka di trackeng mara ke radio mafethu ene ke thotse spot how do we start the conversation because ka tseba ha o qala you not even
it was easy it was easy boka le ntato ka bodi le
okay oh okay
that was the advantage omongo batla play so mo
yeah
about dumellane ka bo
okay
that is why ke sa batleng ke dula ke bua ka ntshena hore ntshena ya co-parenting but it is not the one ha ba dumellane ka bo nna le nna ke mari
okay
no understand
and so you're not having any of their support in this
papa a ke tlo khana dilo ko jalo na le mo go batla ke lo ba teacher nna ke batla ba teacher le ba tlo bana a ke mo mama ai ona le papa ke mo le nna ke tselang confuse nna kopa ke kemanya ke a radio le bilang
straight up
wait while you're on that sorry you are able to see my teacher right it's like it's easy to look at a teacher and say oh my teacher Kiana this is the lifestyle that they're living
exactly.
like you have that right
exactly.
You have track right you are
you
seeing your
have
dad you have
but when I see
exactly
them,
you have a reference but with radio you don't have a reference
Nothing.
So with you what said to you and like and took it years and I'm going to risk because now there's nobody that you're looking at that's doing great in that's already doing it and it's entrepreneuring obanele that motivation to say this is what I'm seeing and this is what I'm going to become or I'm going to become better
yeah I didn't believe in failure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't believe in failure. I believe in failure.
Sure.
I won't make it. Jalo tse place.
You going for
Let me
it.
prove you wrong,
Yeah.
actually. Let me prove you
ke mona ke yona ntshini kana fitla mo ke yona nthobo ya protocol o re okay
a re bone
a tla kwa
so Naledi calls you to come through it's batla spane o batla bua radio what show are they giving
hey wena Naledi ba re ke tle le dipampiri di buka ra he le pen
okay serious taba
ka tima ga mo go lo bua ga bo
ke tseke batla bua o se ngola
fitla ra kopana le na jaft e bana tsela batla o tseba radio ke re ba ngata ka ntimo se mo ba
how you watch
okay ke tlo le go ta radio sure I think 2 months a month yeah workshop Not everyone
has done that. We're not like, no.
Come as you
Someone
are.
higher can.
I'm
Press
from
a
Papa.
Yeah.
Energy boobies. Press
a mo.
my go how we are on there. I
What's the shock energy on it?
Hey, if anything happens, go
Call me.
I didn't do that. Workshop for the whole month. Get a workshop, Joe.
Yeah.
But you're not about it. What's I get to
Do you pick it up from the presenter, from the link? I'm feeling my gift. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Google also preparing. Preparing again. Like I get it.
Yeah.
So, but you. The way I'm looking at but about you can't have your track pants, your more especially more. That silky.
You
can't
like,
wear those.
and then it's
Yes.
noisy.
Because all the studio, you have to move.
How move our ass? People find out as they go.
A lot of chains.
Yeah.
People.
Hey, what do you watch?
This kind of things.
What do you think? You can't drink Coke
Aye.
30 minutes before the show.
I love this.
You cannot.
Drink it during the show when you didn't get proper training.
No liquid form stuff should pass.
Or regular Coke with
because how do Spanish?
Yeah.
Spanish more. So hey,
like
Spanish
best vocals
Sure.
will come from them.
that is why I was Spanish hand out chase all
Yeah.
because
Always say radio to
yeah.
charge.
We should charge people now.
So
for this is a workshop.
Radio 101.
So people are not aware of Abale on air.
Quick one though, who do we blame? The talent or
No,
the people
not the
with
talent. Not the
talent.
Not the talent. The
people with positions.
no, not the people of positions.
Okay.
The program Spanish.
Straight up.
How do I take you bisa on air when you video mono na le wa khotsi wa le thabile o etsa show? How do we do it? How do we come there? So romeletse audio WhatsApp o se ke no mna mfano no mna ke motlile ne go nah man. Na batho ba tla o jetse ba tlile mo dibeng ne.
Yeah.
Ba tlile mo dibeng motho a go tlo batla bo Spani. Bo eng. And my station manager give to say what a Spani. Okay. Show what a Spani got man. Eh, what's say? So president, what's up president? Eh, I go shapela link. Shapela intro. Ni no. God man big it. What I know. Like Shapan to know.
Yeah, I get
a root. Baba.
Sure.
I'm not too. Well, okay, I know the basics, but
Talented.
talented thing, voice thing, and voice radio are you by the way.
Yeah.
Talented thing. Talented thing.
Yeah.
Polish. You understand? Because when I look at the introduction today, when I'm just introduction. At all when you're doing the introduction, when you're doing the interviews, we spoke about them.
Yeah, we did.
It's a show.
You're telling a story.
You're not telling us your name. You're not telling us the time. You're not telling us the date. Yeah. I'm breaking down the show. The station ID, the station name, the name of the show, the duration of the show.
Where we at.
Where we at.
Yeah. Where we at. That's the layout of the show.
Now, we're going to talk about this and this and that and that. But by introduction, then it's off.
Yeah.
Change. lo mamela ba bang, right? Because
like there are certain things that you're not supposed to miss when you do your link.
yeah,
The first one was
yeah. Ke qala ho mamela radio ne. Ke qala ho mamela radio. Ke fihla ka vala. Then transing ke pressa fela re ya matha fihla ya station inside. Okay, you're playing the song. This is my beautiful song. Ke a rata pina. Utlwile monate wa pina. Utlwile monate wa pina. Dlala e nngwe ke utlwile monate. Re monate. Bona se. Au. So ke na wena. Ha o ntse lo re pina ke ma. Hey, ba hlabile motho mkhelele. Yo, ntwe tsetsa.
Where we at?
How did you get here?
What station am I listening to? Who you are? What time is it?
I don't like mentioning names.
Yeah.
As I've said, I don't want enemies. I want
Okay.
the presenter.
Yeah.
That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. You're playing a song in the middle of the song. Okay, you add. Okay, you go add. Then you continue with Pina.
Oh, I get it now.
And then what's
illegal.
I'm not music. We are Pine. How good? Yeah, hey, Pine not man. I'm not man. Take it. I'll meet. Radio girl on Cadid ka kona. Radio girl ba jwetsa mama no batla mona. Well Cadid. No batla mpona.
Speaking of Njwetso Bang, remember there was a scene happened at your station.
I did
it. I don't know it with the people. They are laughing. I know I'm not laughing. Kulumani guys.
And you know that.
You can't say end. No. I refuse.
Let me tell the story because he's too close to the story.
What happened?
Was it you?
Was it the Nasty one?
Yeah, is that you?
Let me tell you, fan.
Give me the story.
Let me tell you, Chad.
Everyone knows it. Don't you know the story?
Don't you know the Nasty
story? Nasty walking out.
Yeah.
He was walking out of your show.
Yeah. It wasn't my show.
It wasn't even the show.
Let's take a break. This one.
Let's talk about this one.
No, like what happened?
Sure.
The walking out part is not about the Let's take a break.
I'm gonna be left in suspense. I want everything.
Go for the whole Sundays. Go for the whole Sundays. Mamela, go for the whole Sundays. So how would it happen?
Oh, what a smoke break.
Hey, man, it was me. I look like a trend.
That conversation.
That's the first thing the first example that they made.
Yeah, don't do this.
Hey, because this person, yeah.
But when
Sisi uyawahamba eh? Uyawahamba eh?
Tell us what happened. So we're speaking about a famous artist, well-known artist, walking out of studio during an interview.
How does it happen? Exactly.
Okay, let me dish it out. Man.
Yeah.
That day, what's all over? Nasty see wa fihla ne in the Val.
Yeah.
Get to what
promoter.
The event there, Emerald.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah.
It's fine. Mono. So now, only king.
Yeah.
Then maybe it was flopper communication. Hebsen calls and says, Emona. Mama, what interview.
Yeah. And Hebsen at that time was a program
manager. Yeah. Then how you and Hebsen is manager.
Yeah.
Like, who's that guy?
Who is the guy that you guys are?
It's an interview.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So meaning it's an outside somebody.
Let's say we're now Momolin, then they call me to create an interview. I understand. It's hip hop, I understand. But now Rashib and I'm truly not happy. Nasty something until
Oh, wait. We need to understand. So Nasty C is pulling up at Stevie FM, right?
Mm.
And then there's a presenter who does hip hop, and Nasty C is not pulling up during hip hop slot. He's pulling up during drive.
Mid-morning. Not even
Okay.
drive.
Yeah, mid-morning.
Mid-morning.
Yes.
Understand?
Sure.
So now there's this.
Mid-morning. Ke motho a moholo.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, doesn't even know what is what in K.
All right.
So now, Nasty C,
Bye.
studio. It was not the fact
He does the interview.
Who are you?
I know Nasty C.
Yeah.
You understand? And later, my phone kept on calling.
Okay.
Or on ringing, I mean.
Yeah.
And it was and I'm turn phone, but whenever phone, you understand? Nearly but one permit. You understand?
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to hear what's happening. I might continue with the interview.
Okay.
Because
it was not even your show.
Yes. When your boss calls,
Mm.
you understand? I don't know about yours, but mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'm a
now
boss,
when my
yeah.
boss calls, you understand? Or get the interview, or I just make a plan.
Mm.
Because now it might happen or against the interview, and then we are off air.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm.
It might happen or and then something I sharp or
Mm.
you understand? So my phone kept on ringing. I don't want to lie. And I had to
Answer.
before going on air.
Oh,
we
you
didn't
guys
go
are
on
off air. You off air.
We didn't go on air.
So now, let me give you the version that you don't know. The version that
everybody knows.
Yeah. We gathered around the thing. Radio
Different
stations
people
around Van. You understand?
So I think I know it.
So what happened? The version that we know is that Nasty C pulls up because doing a mid-morning, Unali, a presenter who does a hip-hop show, who felt entitled to be the one who's doing the interview because Nasty C is hip-hop.
Okay.
You understand?
That's true. That's so true.
Well, he's hip-hop. So
Moto
Raimane felt entitled to say, I'ma do that. I don't care if we need to change the slot.
Okay.
So the management or whoever was in charge allowed that to happen.
Okay.
Simply because Motua show of which Nasty C is going to be pulling at or during his old person, Atwaiti magazine show, mid-morning magazine show, right?
Sure.
Atwaiti magazine show with your beauty stuff and stuff, right? Well, I understand that, but this is not my comfort space. So let me
allow, yeah.
They go on the first question the hip-hop guy asked Nasty C is, tell our listeners who you are.
Who's that hip-hop guy? Is it me? Is it me, that hip-hop guy? Because I was doing the interview.
But promise, you guys didn't even go on air.
We didn't even go.
So for now, Iringa, why did you walk away?
I don't know. Because for Lili, different people from management. So,
and I love for how you go already on air. You're thinking a lot might be happening. Maybe I'm missing an advert.
You understand?
Personally, if I'm on air, I wouldn't even take note of it.
I say,
you
know, there's this call. Okay, phone do the studio, but then this one.
And you're even off air.
Yeah, this one.
The interview did not start.
Okay.
That's
so the question who you are started off air.
Nah.
There was no
There was never who you are.
Nah.
Who are you?
Nah.
Wow.
Is it hell no?
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, on a promotion
album.
Go choose back.
Yeah.
At the peak of his career.
Now,
no.
That year, it's like this thing here, who are you? It's like a former colleague who was doing hip-hop show by then.
Okay.
Maybe he felt entitled or maybe.
Oh.
Now what I was doing, it was damage control. You understand? Official lender mode.
Yeah.
Damage control.
Yeah.
Official lender mode. So much about the co-host. Yeah, hi.
Okay.
Was it the co-host or maybe no, she was the former.
Okay, former co-host.
Yeah. Aba mo romella voice note saying, hey, monna, yo, guess what happened? Today, nice to see you, Cleland. Guess
breaking in a way.
Yeah. They should have called me. What?
Yeah.
Don't understand.
Egos.
And then I don't know the
receiver. Yeah.
We forwarded him, man.
Just
then
like that, everybody knew.
Understand?
So interview
but all romella lenna
to say how we
what's happening.
Sure.
Yeah. So that was it.
So there was no interview that started.
He came to the studio.
Phone. So wait, your phone, as you guys had to go on air.
Yes.
Okay.
Still playing their song.
He felt disrespected, maybe.
Maybe
that can make sense.
He was young, man, at that time.
Yeah, I felt this.
No, I don't know when it comes to
fame.
No, I think
sometimes.
No, when it comes to work, it has nothing to do with fame.
But you off air, though.
No,
yeah, but I was wrong.
Give me attention. See, if our guest arrives here, we can't entertain each other and not. We need to respect him. We need to give him attention.
Okay.
By picking up the phone.
But you off air. That's what my day. You're off air, and the bosses are calling.
The bosses are calling.
Hectic.
Walking away from the interview is a big step.
What's along? Really, when it's wrong,
maybe
no, it was on vibrate.
Let's move.
Personally, no, not me. Call me out. If I'm in a serious meeting, if I am on air, the boss called today. I looked at it. Plus, it's on silent. I'm on air. I can't pick up. I'm on air.
Yeah, you are right.
I experienced that.
Because when you want to talk to me,
that's always my question. Like, what?
Why are you not listening to me? Why are you calling me?
Exactly. The fact that you're calling, I'm on air. You're not listening.
I'm not gonna. I can't pick up my call, boss. Yay.
You're on a text.
Yay. I can't pick up the call, yeah, boss. Yeah. For as long as you
it's better on text. So good, man. You still going.
Oh, wow. But that's why it's for +1.
Hectic. So you got your first gig in Naledi FM.
Yeah.
You said they gave you graveyard slot.
Yeah.
What were your highlights at that time at Naledi?
The first day again, I didn't know how to use the it was in the production.
Okay.
Mutatu asiling Econ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cheese.
Mm.
Ne?
Mm.
You got to. Econ by siling cheese. Remote. Big up production.
You.
Okay, bona festive. I access.
Oh.
And I cannot go on M Yaku. Those kids still with the no.
Okay.
I will light a mic. Nyago to me check a log. So how would me I
can't go on air.
Even if you press,
sure.
doesn't go on air. So
that's needed in many stations.
Yes.
Yeah, it pass personally. Check it out. Yo, 7 1. Hey, teaser. I gonna shoot. We went to the serious, the STI. That's a serious. No. Hey. I was gonna get slayed.
Sure.
Hey. Can I teaser?
Yeah.
Teaser.
One more again.
What's happening? I'm laughing, but I'm lost.
That's all about you.
No.
So your first gig on radio, what are the highlights? How long did you stay on the crib?
I get chase up. Fufule to mona. I know chase a mole bana.
Chase come chuso.
Sky. We did an airport.
First day give it. But I get to get a me patly mulebati. Cannot root. There was me and Tatemata. Uka Betlem. re tlo kena le meipatle me lebatsi meipatle data a fitlha ga re tsebe 16 ga re tsebe a re colleague a fitela o tla bua ai maikuku le ba na le feta
So bona ke
thola then we went it was terrible Joe
obviously first time
it was terrible
delete
the video tsa ka tse ding ke di ra ke magantse ke geng if it was in a video ne ke se tsore ke nna so yeah ke nkile agree kgodi engwe ke tse workshop the other two ka be ke tsa graveyard
okay
then I was promoted to afternoon drive yeah then from there I never looked so I'm talking 2017
to date
to date yeah to date
yes
so you are in you got in this station 3 months down the line you are promoted to drive your fellow talent how are they looking at that because most of the time drive and breakfast
I like the way bam promoting
okay
yeah it wasn't like uswetsa afternoon drive
yeah
it's
okay
it was like that so
okay
every Friday manta yeah zoga
oh okay
yeah so can ke tla o jwetsa maga a wena o tla utlwa kana it's a show then selemo se fela so good man
beautiful
so in a azanya baka di issue kwali because what next panel bona gara no sna ntse bo di kwali tsa bo di issue because man le manana le ntho hae and it was about proving yourself working hard because camera drive ka tlameka lo etsa there's this other guy next to the line up Tipapi nagata bafana ba
yeah
asna plaga again
damn
asna shelter again so Tipapi ana gata man fara ka wata come on ke ready next door
yeah
so Tipapi hey yeah to come some again okay okay
so you're off
like weekend na ke weekend ngela go again
okay
weekend ngela re ke
okay
kapti ba ka ntwa sa pele ka ntwa sa pele ken wena ke tla so utlwa ka nna so ke tloela ntshena ga nna lapti pa tshong ha sa ke no tla njwe so I understand until management notice it's a top 30
oh wow
yeah
always wanted that show never got lucky
I love that song
I love that show I want to do it so bad
yeah
top 30 top 40 depending on the station levels that's a show
I love that show
and it's not heavy content it's not heavy as long as you have your music.
I don't like it that's
as long as you know your
personally
music
I don't
knowledge.
like it it wants you to know a lot of music different types of music you need to be able to say everything about and not only talk about the song talk about the artist as well and when it's like that oba moto olo otherwise what are you doing
it's
the shows on Friday I enjoy Friday night shows on it's all about music
it does
STI monkeypox
wrong day play good music play music through and through
I always tell them somebody a khanang lori ne truck drive ke bosibu o tla sort of feta valley and then mistakenly so have the pressure you tshwara your station you understand ha you tshwara your station o botletse pina mnata okay abadu you understand ka mora pina yeno o botlala engwe right okay kwali pa senza shebela frequency ring wa bona okay ka mona o shonga ke le ka mona ke tshomamela wa gutla wena
what 10 hours
that's why they say if you don't have anything to say after the song say another one say another one
bua ka diamond sticks CDI mtenne Bluetooth vibe mtenne sticks mtenne o batla la go tla music o monata o tla go motho mo
Mm.
o batla go utlwa ntho wena
Let me be saved.
Wow,
And
wena
the music that plays on your phone and on radio, it's
That's
not
why.
the same.
When I was
The even the sound.
Slaps, eh?
wena o batla
Even the
content
vibe.
no
Even the
batla
vibe. So
But a woo,
You mentioned-
wa mona go tletsa ka di STI
you mentioned this lot or the right down to the shows up. Besides Graveyard, have you ever got those?
yo I did a lot of shows
Yeah.
I did a lot of shows like thola ke etsa le show ya marato
Mm.
yeah it was
Hey,
nice yeah,
damn.
it was
I
nice.
always wanted to do when I started like radio. My idea of getting into radio, I always wanted to do a live show at night because of my voice, right?
Hey,
Or
man.
hip hop show,
Mm-hmm.
the plaque with the gents was starting. I understand. Or top 30 in knowledge of music. Guess what? On my first auditions ever was DBing, they would give you a slot and then you audition for that slot. I don't know how it happened. We auditioned at the same time. First time we met, we were at those auditions with DBing. They would give you a slot. Also okay, about FCC. Also okay, about FCC. Also okay. Now I prepared to get the auditional hip hop.
Sure.
I understand. They gave me drive, they gave me love training, love that's love music, into love show and stuff. I didn't get a call immediately. I got a call like 2 months down the line.
Bashapo kanina.
Ba
Basangifuni ke laba.
ba re tlo zama. Be like happy ke tlo zama ka sports bank. I know nothing about sports bank. But my point is, ever since
Happy
that
K.
day,
happy
Hebzin. Oh, it's different people.
no hey mama
Hebzin.
life
Yeah. Ever since that day, I have never been given a night show, the shows that I wanted. It's always been prime time. Drive into breakfast, afternoon, lunch. Breakfast, afternoon, lunch. Breakfast, afternoon. I still, up to date, I want a love show.
that particular show.
That's something relax, Angie. Relaxing,
Yeah.
Lalisabo Mami Kaya, just chilled.
I'm a talk. I want to talk.
Just
talk.
chilled. So, Khudmani, you are promoted to an afternoon drive. You got nominated. I wanted you to mention that, but you did it. You got nominated for Best Afternoon Drive Show or Presenter and Best Male Personality in the same year. The next thing, you are involved in a car accident.
no actually
Happened?
that was before
Mm.
that was before ke kenne April ke sa drive ke bana ba keneng se ke thola di bookings
Okay.
ke na lo ba fully booked
Yes.
bo di weekend se ke le
Wena
bana ba
bakhuzula.
ke nenne ke MC ke betsa ka fela ke MC ke ya DJ ya
Okay.
mane that was great ke thola gig ya o ya skela makhwati ke lo motivate bana
Okay.
actually ne dilo tse kolo tse two the other one ne ke lo ba ne ke le guest a very special one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, love verse. What's the love?
Yeah, kada ne ke le ba MC. So on my way
Yeah.
to the event, officially it was on Friday. Ne le bana ba sekolo, ne dikolo tse two. Then I got a car accident. Yeah, then that's it.
During the day, you're driving. Who's driving? What?
Nah, I wasn't driving. Yeah, I was at the back.
Okay.
I'm rest. Yeah, ke dutse so. Bua ka phone. O tle mona. Wena. I remember that day ne ke kentse my white pen.
Yeah.
Dile bogoma white. Ke bitse ka All Star. Ke kentse hempe black. Ke kentse baki ya nngwe ka ne le masquitch. Ne ke ile ka ona Madrid dancing.
Why it's my Madrid dancing?
Bye. I have to accident monna. Wa shabalala maphopho but it wasn't the end of the journey.
Yeah.
But the journey that I was. It was the end of it. Then Hawalo to on the spot. Hawalo to hey Chakala le sa sebetsi. Ntho mo re ya ke
Journey.
Journey. Sebetsi ka njani itheka. Ezinye izinto zingangasebenzi zonke but isinga angeke special kanjani.
You know, I had to watch porn.
Hectic.
to make sure umfana wavuka
But you are in hospital.
Everything but I get.
You lost a leg. You don't feel like
papa. Yavuka kusena umfana akavuka ngithi kwenzakalani. Ngithi ngiyamdlalisa mfana manese ngithi we. Hey, but I was born. I forgot.
Yeah.
Ngishibile phonda. Thakalaka lesipana thakisa siwe. Akabona right singitsa nabo. Hey bona nini itati tsosi ke mfana. Ayila celebrate.
How long did it take you?
Yeah?
How long?
So what?
Like how so to after the operations how long was it? How long did you stay over? Yeah. Was it too long? Was it just a couple of weeks or days?
I can't understand the question.
In Kilena Kwekayo or Liteka Lispaniad.
No.
Liteka Lispaniad.
Second day. I was out anyway,
I never expected this one. Out of everything I managed, I don't know.
So what's about esimchita ne? Setamlo go fakele jolo ba. Mo batho tse. Esimchita.
Chopping me.
Squeeze it in. Ki tomboy nyana, babo. Agata, we kenya depends and balls.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a guy.
Okay.
Sometimes.
I don't know what's a guy man nete. Majda ati.
Yeah.
How lu out? How to say?
Chamele.
No maganjai.
I say my toy. No.
Okay.
It's a way of checking if you.
Posete ngwana.
I say imutu saying how.
Posete.
Khonali sero.
Okay.
So besides Liteka spanning, before the accident occurred, you were winning more life. So how was your mental health during the accident? Because it happened when you're feeling witty. Doc, I'm at the peak right now. I'm getting gigs. I'm motivating kids. The next thing, you're in hospital. What happens to you? You're like, damn. Speaking Chanel.
Ona le tshirengwe espananda. No, ne ke nahana hore sepetlele se le sena bangiso sona because I've been passing out for a couple of times.
Yeah.
So no 6 be location.
Oh, where you
so
at?
ke pass out ke le mo sepetlele se sengati. Ba movile ka shop bangiste kae. So now
that was critical.
Yeah.
I've been always connected.
Cheese boy.
Not cheese boy.
It comes with money.
Like a connection yaga.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about my connection. Connection yaga.
I know.
Jaga Bizarre Podcast.
Yeah.
Well, connection yaga. Go fellow connection from now.
Yeah.
I know, right? Who can do? Hey, what's up? Inbox. Talking about connection.
Yes.
Talking about connection. Hey, oh, no, like a funny. Man.
As I start crying. But I don't answer inboxes. Like, guys, I don't answer. I can't read the inbox.
Okay, let me tell them the story.
Yeah.
Okay, Tola, I don't know who followed who, but the goodness of follower.
Back to back.
Yeah, the goodness of post to like, we're cool. Yeah, before radio again.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is before the radio go.
You came to the studio, ne?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So now, what I get to again, I can't know why. You know what? People do come to the studio, but thank you. So, by the way, we had to record, ne?
Yes.
Records.
The reverse announcement.
Oh.
Yeah. Mona kere mono, where's my teacher? Do I know her? Mama, she was a gift. Come on. Mona, no, Thomas. King Kamalodi. Who's Kamalodi? o spana beauty ke go ma o spana le nthonda kanqaba should I mention
Anyway.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. So una le mene ke ya ke ne gift funa ka ba botsa o na le kamelo ka kamelo ko manga ba mpontsha ke go ya ke na le no go spana beauty so sharp fast forward ke thola I'll tell you it was channel o star set
Sure.
I'll tell na tlamile re kopane o batla presenter ya e tla etsa music what
Music shows,
yeah music shows because una le ngwana ba batla ka kenya Sylvia.
Wait, when is this?
Is it this year?
I think it's beginning of this year.
Oh.
Beginning of this year.
Kenya Sylvia, she's still doing great. You'll see it on TV very soon.
Yeah.
So the man nabatla, I think they're on air already. It's just that I don't have a star sign.
Right.
Yeah. That man nabatla ke tla show ya mapantiti.
Okay.
But what on Tronko? Yeah, ra dumellana ka yona. Jiki sa batla ke tlo squeeze in ya music.
It feels like I know the people you're talking about.
Lady. Yeah,
but I had encounter with them last year towards the end.
I don't know.
Towards the end.
Towards the end. Not the real one. Because couple of the interviews. Jiggy. I keep on a lane at Facebook. I agree with the video time. A present.
Yeah.
She's good. She's great.
I always tell you.
Yeah. Alo etsa. Heading in at Amanata.
Yeah.
Mono voice. I don't know what the camera. Mono hide. Inbox again. 3 months down the line.
Wait, let's correct this because I feel like I'm more like Kamwe when it comes to.
But I don't, guys.
Your inbox was like hi, Befelara, Kapahelo, Befelara. Oh.
But you didn't say a lot of things. I don't answer.
You know what I prefer? If someone inboxes me, especially if it's gonna be work related and I don't know you like that, you rather go to the point on the first message you send me. Your message, this is so and so. I would like to talk to you about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not hi, I go say yo.
If you continue,
I don't answer
inboxes. Forget. Zolamba mfana tla nona khale kuna se retaba tse di hempe. Ai.
See, you missed the gig.
No, but I don't answer inboxes.
You missed the gig.
What's when they're always, even the ones that always want interviews and everything. Yeah. But I'm like, but guys, I don't answer. I don't.
Yeah, we need to fix that. You need to fix that. So you were telling us what was happening with your mental health during the time of accident.
Yeah. So during Tabaya accident, kana kwa accident. Ke tsoa saying no, not to say late, around 9. It was around 9 bosibu.
Yeah.
Because there was back and forth. I get papa make poto ke magoa ke makuta.
He's ready for that. Yeah.
Monna ga say hello to hi.
Who signed?
My mom did. And she did a very great job.
Yeah.
Because none exaboni the damage.
Yeah.
And I can the damage. So now I give it a special say I was out already. I was dead already.
Dang.
I didn't show any
signs of life.
Any signs of life. Your pulse, your
Thabang Mofokeng.
Man, between life and death.
Yeah, I was there. I'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Doctor, but temperature was hot.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe doctors are doing experiment, but why? So we have it all up in here.
So you lifeless, but your body has temperature.
Then there's still a greater chance of you leaving.
Yeah.
So but I won't keep ICU. Maybe 1-2 hours down the line, it's so happy. How? tsona ntho tsa bona mo ka fihla shiki nna ke ithola ntle ka bo ma 9 bosiu ke ta phaphama ke batla shire nngwe nespana not that way not jwalo okay ke batla nese e nngwe
okay o batla nese e nngwe
no not we batla
okay
fit
ke nna eno batla tshiri
tlogela bana
e mo re le ke ithola ke le na wena tlo batla because you're the only familiar person angere fit Siphathele lo motho o sebetsa mo e bona mama o kae nna ke batla gore motho at least ka bona yena wa nqaba
oh yeah
a gone bo briefa family ore mtshana wa bona ore mtshana e mona go ba jotsa sa tle ka they knew already
okay
I didn't know wa bona so ke batla ba first gore mona well is the only person
sure
you play that another time at that time le ke tsama kopa mama thama le na le ai ntate ayo wa sebetse mo ke re ka ntiko ka mo maipa Bethlehem yo ke kopa pela se ha nka pela se akara yona pela se ke time ke na pela se tu ke ka ni ra ke na pela se kopa phone yona phone se ntle a tswa bitsa na le shengo ba re ke Queen School Party yeah so school party na re DJ Sam
okay
we used to
is the school party we knew the one who once got famous
yeah
oh
okay we were friends
wow that's dope
yeah we were friends
do you remember her
Guinness
yeah
so that it happened
why are you laughing Kamu
because of the worship like I think hopeful na
okay wait that
yeah
so we fitlhile school party ke na motho a ke realize gore
yeah
so betsa ka half clash school party mfetwa mpitsa ka wa ntwana shapo I'm fana mtaloka ke ga sa wa ke mnata mfana khepsinyana yi mindul thakala ka le spana khono
yeah
wa bona so ke pakame straight
sure
and then ban tlamehi ka bandage ba tlamme tshepe o la ka bona tsepele ke tlebetseng
yeah
ba itlamme
okay
ya ne ke lemetse mona
okay
sgwepeng le mona le udimo lo tola ka la disconnector taking so na ba sa batle na ba se operation ena ya mo
okay
yes because ba gane ba etsa operation the pain was too much ila crusher body ya ka re ke thole ICU hape
hey
so ba re ba ka se etse dintho tse ngata ka nako one so ya ba ra ireng eno he school pata fihle mona o shapa ke o mna re khepsinyana re bona ibone ntshetsala ke re monna ga mona ka ntwe etsalang ga monna go she ke re mona khono phama ba pressa bethe ke phama a ke phama ha go ga pastor
this is the first time I go one
wa re tlalosa jalo
sa lekana maotwana yo
salekana maotwana
maotwana salekana mona kwa ga pastor yes I sa le do clock o jwale monna gra no re just fast
so how explain this is the first time you realize you're really like
mona ke ya bola
skola pastor
sa le do clock mona se hle masiba fetana ke gantle mona ke a sheba ke go etsana le lo tukile le ntse ke lege ne ke sa gone le move ke a le bona ke magalele ka mona
ali guy
ke a tlodisa ka bona di bandage da tshepeng
ke eng jang
o etsala
lo tulele kae ba le gautsi ke ba le gautsi jwang ke mona thotse accident le gauile so okay ba tlo khutsaneng that was my question okay so ba tlo khutsaneng ba etsa neng operation ngono le sa span
obviously
ntate ba re monna che chai yeah then that is where make a peace le nna ka va ka mo kopa vai ka ra ka re me furele moa go metsa go moa o teng sentse le teng mo tla bona o se mo teng okay sharp cool Makriza o na le story. Okay. I believe ke na sign it. Okay, cool. No, ke ba iwan, ke rava. Kusala one man, ke setse one man ke dikhuphula.
Yeah.
Yeah, ke dikhuphula no betsa reverse ngomhlo.
How did it affect you personally? Your self-esteem, your confidence? Phela, you growing up as a fast boy, now you have to adjust to this new normal of your life.
And there was party for go vaka wheelchair.
~3. We take him quarter to 3.
There was party for go vaka wheelchair.
Hey.
So can you imagine I spin a wheelchair? Yeah, fathers. No.
I used to say that.
No.
This gonna be me.
I don't spin a wheelchair. Yeah. So one. Yeah, ke la ba mnate mfana. Ke la amhela same night.
Yeah.
Ke lila uthiyaka.
Yeah.
Ke lile ka blind. Ka nahana ka hopula. Hopula le motho ba entseng wrong uthiyaka.
Yeah.
Hopula le motho ba entseng wrong.
Sure.
Son. What's that excited man?
Maybe ke be ke le sharp.
So ka nahana I made peace.
Yeah.
I made peace. Ne ke na le matla a mang ke sa tsebeng no le nna tswa kae. Maybe God ke ena e ntse ntse ka feel.
Modimo na le batho.
I get le reking
Therapy.
yeah, nothing. I get therapy, psychology, nothing.
So because o lemetse o ya mosebetsing, ne? Would you say
that's the case I'm saying.
no?
You're freelancer, remember?
No, wait. Like, no, I get you going to work.
Really?
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, because o lemetse o ya mosebetsing, like, no salo jaifa fela, no salo, like, kila bona when you find yourself at the wrong place at the wrong time type of thing, those situations that I hate.
Yeah.
You were literally going to work. Did that play effect? It's going to affect that. It's like, yes, it affects you, hore. You were traveling to, but or anything like that. I was actually going to work. I was going to do something that I love. I was going to be a guest at a high school, at a primary school. I was going to be MC. I was going to be working. Like, I was literally going to be next. And one thing about being next to kids, that means you are the role model.
Yeah.
You are that person that's going to be pushing excellence, right? So you were going there for a greater reason, right? So you find yourself that situation or so didn't that play a role you comfort in a way to say so it's more like you don't punish yourself too much.
I can hana ho le accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, exanka nahana ka the moment. Yona la fira o ka pelenyana. Ne se ke na ntho tseno.
Acceptile ka tsela makatsang ne?
From here where to? You understand?
Hectic.
Ne se plan or from here where to? How to do it? You understand?
You are not dwelling.
Yeah, and then ka una le the rumors that I'm dead. So never ke social media ba re tapa mo ka sa tshola bo dikhola ya go bala ka khotso.
Easy man, ho tla loka man. Jehova nka ba ratang o feta.
He's not gonna die anytime soon.
He ain't going
people
anywhere.
who actually have those kind of experiences, and then people they believe they take time to actually die. You're gonna die at 95.
Akwazi baqhekule sokurisang bana nna.
Re tla tla ho wena re tlo kopa some content.
Ke sa bone, ke sa utlwi tsebe. Akna luto. Bana ba re ba tse di project sekolo. Bana ba ka luto la ka ba le ke ja ka. Bana ba lo etsa tja. Bana
science project.
Project.
Physical sciences.
That's it. Bare ahang something yana.
Yeah.
Bana ba tla di tse di khulu tse di khatboto. Ba ba tla ka nje. But credit is not going anywhere.
Let's move to the lighter stuff. You're making life-threatening situations light, bro. You know, you're making life-threatening situations light. So we're moving to the Val now. What got you in the Val? What attracted you to the Val?
I get la Valley. Ke batla Spani. Ke batla Spani Valley. Ba bona. Ne ke bua le Opa, Oswak, la mfana batla Opa's Stale. Opa Stale. Opa ga ntwana so ala ka Valley. Ba bona no worries, re tla bona re etsa la jwang ba.
Yeah.
Then I came over.
The lights out. Is it load shedding?
How you pause?
I saw it coming.
You literally paused.
Yeah.
Hey, no. Hey.
Yeah.
So yeah, they want to open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then the pushes the pusher. Kabe ke tla ka ikavale.
Yeah.
Ke tla ka ikavale. Ke chakile neng. Ka ya bo luna. Yeah.
Abo yena.
Ba Spane.
Lapeng
ko gae.
Ba batla founela. And then ka ya ka kwana ka fokonageng. Ao ba batla batho ba buang Sekgowa nna ke tsela Freestyle ka se Sekgowa ke. Sekgowa se ke se tseba no. Ke tshwara mokwana English.
Okay.
Ne re bua Sekgowa go. Bona go English. So it's hard. English le Sekgowa ke ntse. Understand?
Oh,
so
wow, yeah.
And then go try the audition. Ke tla ka uswa ka di be ona audition. I ke tla ka audition. Go be the face for the work. I get like a audition. Yeah. Hey. I said I don't want to mention names.
Okay, don't.
What happened?
Now, during
the audition.
Yeah, during the audition. Audition. That show that I was doing.
Okay.
That I was still doing. Na lady.
Okay.
Yeah. Ke motho natla kada fela boka studio. So half the mona aba motho experience ara nna ke etsa live ka mane.
Okay.
Which was your show?
Which was my show.
Oh. So only two janong se le reng le etsa drive kwanana.
And you guys are not co-host.
No.
No, yeah.
Modimo. Okay, then who's who?
Hey, banna.
Hey, when I know yet, do
you know this person?
Yeah, I know this person. It's from around.
Okay.
Okay. We met.
I
don't know.
So what you mean is you get Stevie to audition while you have a drive show on a late, only to find out there's someone else auditioning with the same show that you're doing, claiming they're doing the same show. Were you guys working for the same station at that time?
No, we never worked together.
So now Maga? A plane. Like Magan, or you don't even work there.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Let's leave those on.
And he thought he's gonna get away with it because he's in the valley, and then that's free state.
No, we had to prove. We had to prove.
Oh dang.
We had to prove. Good takes it. Now Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the best man won. And
did
the
they ever
best
end
man
up
is
working though?
Nah.
Oh, hectic. I was gonna say sometimes you need to lie your way in.
No, it's something that people can.
Yeah. That was it. Then Gatola Spane, Sidibeng, Hebs in Life, Fanakala Lokeda. Hebs in Life, it was Hebs in Life. Thabang Sharp was Stephen Sugar, Mr. Jeffrey Silika himself, Andonagavan was there. Now, Ndona Naimon. When no, Babita Bat. Mama. You stay or you're gonna come for the final round. I just don't remember. I don't know my views. Hey, when I come along, I'll okay. I'm moving to faith. What's the faith? Hey, you let what go ready. Audition. You know, ne? I give it like audition and go ready. Yeah. I don't know what was happening. But I had Kimo Barak faith here. It's fine, it's cool. We all fail. Jiggy Sagilum. Jiggy Sawan Peace.
Johnny.
So, Kikana here. We go to Shonakena. So
It was a panel of
it was
5 to 6 people, right? Yeah. It was a panel of a
So
lot.
a re fitlha da ha ba bala batho na la gale ba qetela ka Mr. Sleka wa thinya hore e ka Antonel e ka Antonel o itse o tswa ka mfana oh yeah no original afternoon e bona sa o go rula kae it's nda Sleka wa tsosa nda Sleka ke Ritz e bona Ritz ya ga o tswa Senegal ba ke setsa Senegal ke jale mo o tletsa jwang ha ntate mola ka teng ka wena sa ka go shantse ha ntate Sleka ntate a ke tsela ke ntate Sleka ya wena o tletsa afternoon drive wena beke e fela beke
at the sport
while everyone is still there.
But for sure.
Oh, at that time, oh, nice.
This is how it happened.
Yeah.
Their first cut, and then the rest had to leave. I was part of the team that is leaving, by the way. My first audition never went wrong.
So
Started to like, is it this thing for me? Oh yeah, papa.
Look at you now.
So yeah, but I didn't I had a drive. It was me, make it in my chill, lives in life. The rest drive really 3. And then the Tesla Friday ke theoretically one. On that week, hey, theoretically one, I got out to like chaser. Nalkan office ya ka today nilinda.
People at offices. I want to see you. Make an appointment. You'll come to my office.
Yeah, no.
Visit our office.
So now, the Sleka, Rabua here. I can the Sleka, keep the tea. I'm telling the Sleka.
Not sure.
Jeffrey Sleka.
Oh, yeah, I'm safe. Yeah.
No share what you know. Vale? The Sleka is pretty. Vale? I don't know what to go for this. The Sleka. And the Nick was begitla a go ke itse o qetele ka shame ke khutla begitla that was it. Then Macheu, what happened to Macheu? Move then Hips in Life. I know I cannot Fridays. You had a lot of work. Yeah. So I cannot Fridays. It's a drive from Monday to Thursday. Yeah.
Even at Naledi, it was a.
You know.
Yeah, because now it's yeah.
Why
it's like they didn't want to
they
didn't want to shake on it.
Yeah.
It's like you good, ne? But we don't want to give you that.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. You know when you are.
Yeah,
it's like you are too great, but they don't want to say to you, yeah, yeah. It helps. It's like it tones a person. Exactly.
Okay.
You remain respectful in a way.
I experienced that. I go, oh, like it's a show 3 months down the line. It's like you're standing in for someone.
Sure.
And then 3 months down the line, you don't know it's your show or you're still standing in for this person. We understand. Maternity leave, because by the it's a show high.
Yeah.
One thing about radio, I forget.
Sabui. Said industry.
But no, it's working.
All right, game time.
Before we get to game time, can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
Like with your experience and how you have been doing things from Naledi to Citibank, how would you say that experience, the workshop, has worked for you, keeps on working for you, and the level of importance, thing, like we look around, we have so many radios. Okay, we used to have a lot. I think right now, we're totally let down the radio stations, right? But it doesn't mean the talent right? It's like what you were saying about the workshop made me realize, sometimes the school, a little bit of learning around this thing is so important because I want you to explain that actually.
Interesting as well.
Sure.
I don't know radio. I don't want to say it's about radio. No one knows radio. we all do mistakes
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
day in, day out.
Mm.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
I will radio. So I always say, or don't judge Mutuka Poso today because Shuela Telemukia and then as a judge, it won't be. Won't be nice. So literally get the post. Not I did take a bomb. But I'm not perfect. I can say radio. I can I can start.
Sure.
Just someone who got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And you learn every day as you go.
Driving a good like I'm not good. Yeah. So interesting workshop. Interesting radio. Because now when I go on air or when I'm doing my script, I know what to do, what not to do, what to say, what not to say.
Sure.
The language all of the we use only
on radio.
On radio. Yeah. If you go to I can radio, you was so different. I want.
Because pace is one thing that I always asked him. I'm like you now feel it at that time it just done AM. You know it's show you
the AM drive.
Yeah, AM drive. So one feel later. Yeah. But guy, on air, your pace is different. I explain why. I'm like, okay. Okay, because I was new as well. I was learning.
Explain the pace as well to everybody that's listening. Radio 101. Radio 101.
We're going to try to spin off.
Radio 101.
Let's get into the game.
Yeah, man, we'll explain the pace.
Let's get into the game. Calvin quiz. So OGs of radio have stories, like wild stories of the things that they have done on the radio, doing graveyard, right? Some they mentioned blowjobs, the DJ Fresh during the YFM time, like YFM time. You did graveyard. What's the craziest thing you've done during graveyard or sin?
Nah.
You haven't done any one thing.
We used to host. Yeah, but the same was really.
Yeah.
We used to host. You understand? I was doing 12 to 3 Limata. Right after us, Nokenam, Godfrey Swahela, Le Moses Shalele. Yeah, they were doing 3 to 6. So while Runa show doing 12 to 3, Godfrey and Shalele, they are somewhere out drinking.
Okay.
So after party,
second location.
Smile.
No, I get it. It's 12 to 3.
I did nothing wrong.
Yeah. So it's 12 to 3, ne? But what can they doing they partying between slots.
Wherever they are.
All right.
But then how about it's a show? But
Seventeen, right?
But second location.
Oh,
that vibe in any party eco stationing now.
Nice.
Wild.
Okay.
Sky.
Hey, man, what's up? I check you. I suspend that now. 2 months in. There was this other one. But they were just serious. But suspended to Motuatu, let's say Kara building.
Yeah.
Only passage, only camera corridor. Wherever, right? But there are camera got trailer.
Okay.
And it's raining outside. How about dragon? So we are guy. Got studio abilen cow.
So the
highlight. Studio sharp. How about man? Most na camera. I light would thief. It's a high. So about one amul, my own light.
Okay. What advice would you give to your younger self just starting out the radio? As I say next. Teaser one, I'm a dream, but Asoka again radio. What advice would you give?
Asabone le radio pela ha.
And there was no close reference.
Fana ka mobile.
Yeah.
Mobile. Have something solid. Just have your 9 to 12.
Yeah.
9 to 5.
Your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this.
Because
I don't know this language yet. So your Shandis.
Yeah, 9 to 5.
Yeah, Spana. Obenalin to sustain.
Yeah.
Radio out Zara.
Yeah.
Ne? And not also when or you grow fast or you grow slow. Well, how grow slow uzolamba.
Yeah.
More suspectly.
Yeah.
National feelings. So yes, spanning bala.
Yeah.
When something proper, the banal mangolo, organize a radio t-shirt. School structure too.
Yeah.
Organize afternoon drive.
You get.
Understand? Organize a weekend.
You get.
Organize a radio spanner wherever more spanner. So it's something solid.
Yeah.
First one, how's not something solid? And you always complain.
Yeah.
Attachment. 3 years down the line. So bala, pusha, something. Now we got already.
Yeah.
It's already your ancestry.
Yeah.
Take
it a hobby.
You understand? Monologue like so chaparron.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work for you. Have something it
was sustainable.
Miracle 80.
Yay. Siasala.
Shafere who said it is about to find pets and bese gore fele ke mathulo o hleke sango masagere ke kanda maio ba re sabonga mo asa ke mo fekeng fela mpa ke motona go tsele go le kotona go ja motale motala go lo metsa tsa go tla tlolo tsama nna lwen re tsa radio Monday to Friday 3 to 6 afternoon drive city van drive mpa nna lwen re tla bitsa bumper to bumper a re utlwa shapa ke tso
like we giving you radio live.
We're good.
We're good. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, you share, you hit the notification bell.
Comment.
Yeah, man. Comment.
Yeah.
Do everything. Show us love. My name is Masi, and this is Cavin'Podcast. We out. Bio. You want to say something?
Why, Poppy? Otherwise, kids are out.
Why, Popo? It's a rap.